Can brain networks explain the mystery of consciousness? Imagine trying to understand what makes you aware of your surroundings or even your own thoughts. It's a puzzle scientists have been working on for a long time. Some think that the answer lies in how different parts of the brain work together. These parts form what we call brain networks. But do these networks really explain how consciousness happens? That's what we're here to explore. Brain networks are groups of brain regions that communicate with each other. They are like teams working together to keep us awake and aware. For example, the brainstem, thalamus, and cortex form pathways that control whether we are alert or sleepy. Meanwhile, other networks, like the default mode network, are active when we are thinking about ourselves or daydreaming. The frontoparietal network helps us focus on the outside world and process what we see and hear. Scientists think that consciousness depends on how well these networks talk to each other. When we are awake and alert, the communication is complex and widespread. If someone is sleeping or in a coma, the activity becomes more limited and less connected. Brain imaging studies show that when people are conscious, many networks are active and exchanging information. When consciousness fades, these interactions slow down or become more isolated. Some brain regions are thought to be especially important. The claustrum is a thin sheet of neurons that connects to many other parts of the brain. Some scientists believe it acts like a conductor, coordinating the different networks. The insular cortex is another key area. It helps us notice important stimuli and switch between different states of awareness. Reentrant processing, where brain regions keep exchanging signals, seems to be essential for us to have conscious experiences. Now, how does this relate to headaches and migraines? These neurological disorders involve changes in brain activity and connectivity. During a migraine, abnormal signals in sensory networks and the brainstem can alter perception and awareness. Some people experience aura, which is a temporary change in consciousness caused by waves of activity spreading across the brain. Studying how these networks malfunction during migraines can help us understand how consciousness can be disrupted. So, do brain networks fully explain consciousness? Not yet. They give us a clear picture of the neural activity linked to awareness and wakefulness. But the big question remains: how do these interactions create the subjective experience of being aware? While we know a lot about the parts involved, the exact process of how consciousness arises from brain activity is still a mystery. Research continues, especially looking at how network dynamics change in conditions like headaches and migraines. This ongoing work helps us get closer to understanding one of the most fascinating questions about the human mind.